Hi there, I'm Ed.
And I'm Adrian. And this is
Fun with Forms. We have two purposes today. Number one, we want to let you know how you can send and sign a travel form electronically.
We're also going to show you how to do the same thing with your leave forms, so you'll never have to go find that pesky form in your school mailroom again.
I like that. Good. So let's start off with the first one. Let's talk about that travel form. So you can find these. This is in our important information folder in the Google form, I believe. This is one that we've already populated. You'll see that we have our name, we have our employee number, we have our school and department, we've got the months of June as our sample here, and at the bottom you've filled out all of your information for where you've been.
There's one thing missing though.
We have to have that pesky signature.
Yes, we do.
And being Excel, we could just type it in, but it's not as official as we're going to show you.
That wouldn't be official at all.
Okay, so what are we going to do first?
So the first thing you need to do is you have to change it to a PDF. Do you know how to do that?
Let's see. File, save as. Let's just save it to the desktop. And where we have our mileage, I'm going to change it from an Excel workbook to a PDF.
Exactly. There you go.
Okay. And yep, let's replace that.
Wait for it.
Boom.
Here we go.
Just like that. So we're gonna try to put our signature right here.
That's right.
So what's our next step?
So you can't just type it in. You're gonna have to go up to where it says fill and sign and click on that.
Okay.
And then you're gonna get some different options for how to make your signature.
I bet you it's gonna be place signature.
Very good.
Okay.
You remembered.
Nice.
Okay. So see, it lists several things you can do. You can just type in your old signature, but if you're gonna do that, you might as well have just done it on your Excel form.
That seems kind of boring.
Yeah. You can draw your signature if you want to, but that's not going to look as nice.
You got anything more like cutting edge?
Yes, I do. What we're going to do, and we're not going to use an image that we did on our computer, we're going to use our webcam. So
nice.
Just click right there on use your webcam.
That's speaking my language. So we're going to let Adobe capture our signature. Absolutely. We already have a signature already written here.
We do. And you're going to just write it on a note card, something blank piece of paper, unlined paper, and then you're going to use your webcam. It takes a minute to kind of get your bearings. Okay. And you're going to hold the signature. I'm having a hard time. There we go.
It takes a couple of
seconds.
Hold
the signature up over the blue line.
And it looks
I don't think it looks good.
You know what?
So,
you want to redo it?
Let's try it again.
Okay,
so if you don't like it, you just hit clear and do it again. I think I was wiggling maybe too much.
There we go.
Let's see if that'll do it. And there we go.
Much
that
better.
Looks good.
Okay, so I'm going to accept that.
Exactly.
And
look at that.
Oh, it's where my mouse is.
It's already there.
So I'm going to guess you're going to tell me just to put it right here where it says claim it.
And look what happens once you click there. And then it gives you a little box and you can size it accordingly.
Oh, okay. So I can make it smaller or bigger.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
Yep.
And then I'm just going to save it again, right? So we're going to save it, and the nice thing is when it goes to the file name, you'll know you have the right one because it has your original title plus the extension of signed.
Yes, and you want to go back and then you save it, and then go back into your email, find that one that says signed, and you're just going to send it right over to our wonderful new Secretary of Professional Learning, Monica.
Oh, she's great. Okay, and we're going to get our money, and then the best thing about this is you're going to do this, number one, so you can get paid.
DJ Jazzy Adrian in the house.
That's where you're ready for weddings and bar mitzvahs. Okay, so we've got that done, part one done. Our part two was the same thing with leave forms, am I correct?
Yes.
So let me get to our business app, right? Our internal website.
Yep, the intranet. And then you're going to go and click on forms.
Okay, there's our address there, and we're going to click on forms.
And then just search, and you search leave, and it'll come right up.
Okay. And then we got 15 choices here.
Yep, you want to look for request for leave, the Excel version.
Okay, not the PDF.
Nope.
Okay, so we're going to click Excel. It's going to download right over there. Click directly on it.
There you go.
Okay, and so this is just a clickable. Okay, so I could just put in whatever I wanted. Whichever one of us is doing this
Adrian.
on my best days. MTSS, we'll put our email, our department, all of this type of things.
Mhm.
Now, I think most people are pretty
Yeah, I think this
much
part is
okay with
pretty much
filling
the
this
same.
correct. But
Mhm.
let's say we're going to fill out a annual leave day.
Mhm.
I'm just going to click. We'll say the date that we're.
That's where you put number of days requested,
Oh,
so just one.
Right, one. Okay, perfect.
And then you have the date.
And the
over here.
date. Thank you for that. You're a little quality control there for me,
Mhm.
aren't you?
You need it with that.
So, yeah, absolutely. So good. Okay. And then once you have that, you're going to scroll down to the bottom, and I'm going to.
Yep.
No, it's not letting me
So
type
look
here.
right. So that's where we're going to have to go back to our fancy thing that we just learned on how to sign a PDF.
PDF. Turn it to a PDF. Okay. File, save as, desktop, leave request form. Let's turn it into a PDF.
Very nice, Ed.
Thank you, Adrian. And okay, there. So.
All right. So do you remember how we sign it?
I do believe we're going to go up here to fill and sign.
Before we do that, we've got something fancy we need to do. This form asks for a date. The other one didn't. So let's, instead of doing fill and sign yet, let's go to comment first.
Okay, it's right beside it up here in the top right-hand corner. So we're going to click comment, and we're going to make a text box, I believe.
Yes.
This one here?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm just going to put my, it says add text comment. Come on, buddy. There we go. And what's our date? 8/21/17, perhaps? Okay.
Sounds good.
And then just going to click out of it, and it is there. Okay. Then we're going to go back to fill and sign.
Yes. And look at this. Hit place signature. Look what happens this time.
Oh, it's still there.
It remembered it.
So I don't have to scan it every time.
Right.
I click right on here. Let's resize that a little bit.
So if you like the first time you scan your signature for this PDF, it stays on your computer saved there.
That's nice. Same thing. Let's save it.
Yes.
Leave request form signed. Hit save. It's right there. We can email that. And the reason you're going to do this.
If you're school-based, you're going to send it to your school secretary.
Okay. And so I know that we're around a lot of the different schools, so you could send this from any of your schools.
That's right.
Okay.
You don't have to be at your base school to get this done.
Well, that's nice. I think that's pretty good. Well, I wish we had more music, but we don't. We hope this has been helpful.
We could sing if we need to.
Say goodbye, Adrian.
Thanks for joining us on Fun with Flags.
Let's